Grow Recruitment Services is a social enterprise established in March 2018, set up by Alfred Porter, a recruitment specialist, and myself, Bev Meldrum, a social entrepreneur. Between us, we have more than 40 years of experience in recruitment, youth work, and the social enterprise sector. Alfred grew up in Elsies River, a disadvantaged community in Cape Town, and since arriving in South Africa, I've been working in a number of different communities across the city. We previously worked on a job placement service together, placing young people. And Alfred and I used that experience and refined the processes to create Grow Recruitment. What we wanted was a model that we could replicate in communities across the country that would also be financially profitable and highly impactful. Our innovation uses a standard recruitment company model but adds in a local community element, focusing on unemployed youth. South Africa is facing a crisis. We have the highest youth unemployment rate in the world, nearly 60%. That is 7.1 million unemployed young people. Our president was quoted as saying, "Youth unemployment remains the greatest challenge to social development in South Africa, and we need to do something about it." Unemployment is devastating to a community, and millions of frustrated, unmotivated, and bored young people can cause chaos in a country. We have to do something to change the future for our youth. The statistics don't even tell the full story. On average, an employed worker supports 15 dependents. When that employee loses their job, the impact goes far beyond them. There's no one solution that is going to resolve this crisis. A broad approach, creating different opportunities for youth, will have the biggest impact. There are other youth employment projects in South Africa, and we are each playing our own role in addressing this challenge. And each of us is taking a slightly different approach, including us. Where we differ from other projects is that we have no minimum entry requirements for young people. We'll work with any young person, whether they pass matric or whether they've never even been to school. Our model also builds a financially sustainable hub in each community, ensuring the longevity of the service in the local area. So Grow Recruitment gets youth from disadvantaged communities into jobs, further education, training, internships and learnerships. Often the young people need help with preparing CVs, thinking about their future path, work readiness training, and selling themselves to employers, and we can help with that as well. We encourage local employers to employ young people from the communities around their business. There's benefit for the companies in this too, as they will have local staff who won't be impacted by problems with public transport. They can also access the employment tax incentives to help pay for them. We partner with youth projects, churches, schools, any organisation that already has links with unemployed youth in the community. We're looking for young people who are unemployed but eager to work. These organisations are well known in the community and understand the local area much better than we do, which is why we choose our partners very carefully. For those young people with little work experience, we offer them the opportunity to join our temporary work teams to gain both experience and references. It also gives them the opportunity to be working and earning money while we look for the right next step for them. We look for local job opportunities for young people. Travel costs to and from work, particularly for those just starting their careers, can be overwhelming, so local is better. We also give other older job seekers the opportunity to be placed by us, knowing that their placement fee will go towards getting disadvantaged youth into work. We have two specific client groups. Our first is local companies looking for temporary staff. We place them and then we charge the company an hourly management fee. Those on the minimum wage earn us R300 a month in management fees. Those on higher wages earn us more. Our second client group is companies looking for permanent staff. Successful placements are charged at between 11 and 13% of the annual cost of the company. So the placement fee for an administrator, for example, earning £7,000 a month, could be 9,500. If we are to make a significant dent in the numbers of unemployed youth in our country, then we have to scale our innovation. Our approach is to identify a local industrial, commercial or retail area, build relationships with local companies, and then identify local youth projects who are already working with unemployed youth. We train up a team of local youth to manage the temporary teams and maintain the relationships with the local companies. And we grow our central office team, who manage the permanent placements as well as the running of the organisation. And we do this by training up youth through internships. Our aim is to have local teams across the country who are experts in the needs of their communities and have developed strong relationships with the local companies. And these will be supported by our central team. Where there are no local companies to place people in, we'll partner with other youth employment projects that have other approaches. These might be more suitable for particular communities, such as creating businesses for young people to work in. Grow Recruitment has made its first sales. We have contracted 2 companies and have placed more than 40 job seekers on our temporary teams or in permanent placements. We also recruit for a provider who runs learnerships for people with disabilities. There are more partnerships in the pipeline, and we are constantly meeting with new companies and chasing leads. In order for each hub to be financially sustainable, we need to have around 200 temporary workers on teams in that area. We are a way off from that, but we are headed in the right direction. What we need in order to achieve that number is some larger clients who can take maybe 20 people at a time rather than just 2 or 3. But in order to secure those clients, we need to step up our professionalism and our marketing. This is where we think the seed fund would be a fantastic partner for us, enabling us to get to that next level and have a real impact in the lives of unemployed youth across the